Protecting the Congo Basin with Zayd
and Orson.
The Congo Basin spans across 6 countries: Cameroon, Central African Republic, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Republic of the Congo, Equatorial Guinea, and Gabon. At 500 million acres, it stands as the world's second largest tropical forest, with approximately 10,000 species of tropical plants, with 30% being unique to the region. It is also home to 400 species of mammals, 1,000 species of birds, and 700 species of fish. Sadly, all of those species that live within the Congo Basin are at risk due to climate change.
Along with the over 2,000 species of animals, humans have inhabited the Congo Basin for more than 50,000 years, and it provides food, fresh water, and shelter to more than 75 million people. In the Democratic Republic of the Congo, refugees from armed conflict are forced to live off the land, with severe impacts to the forest and wildlife. Peatlands cover only 3% of the global land surface, but store around 600 billion tons of carbon, which is twice as much as in all the forests in the world. The peat swamp forest of the Congo Basin stores around 29 billion tons of carbon. That's approximately 3 years' worth of global greenhouse gas emissions. Every year, the basin absorbs nearly 1.5 billion tons of carbon dioxide.
There are many issues surrounding the Congo Basin, one of them being that it is abundant in natural resources such as timber, diamonds, and petroleum. But current methods and rates of extracting these resources are unsustainable and threaten the future of this forest. Palm oil plantations and other commercial agricultural operations are a growing threat, putting greater pressure on the Congo's forest and rivers.
Adding on to Zayd's point, unsustainable and illegal logging in the Congo Basin forest is leading to deforestation, destruction of wildlife habitats, and damaging local communities. Between the years 2010 and 2020, the Democratic Republic of the Congo lost 1 million hectares of rainforest annually. The demand for fuelwood and charcoal has even led to deforestation in Virunga National Park, the oldest national park in Africa.
Climate change has also had a huge impact on vegetation and soil in the Congo Basin, as the region supports vast amounts of biodiversity. The forest serves as the lungs of Africa and a huge carbon sink. As Orson said, it stores nearly 1.5 billion tons of carbon dioxide a year.
Although the things we have said have had a huge impact, the leading cause of wildlife loss in the Congo Basin is the commercial bushmeat trade, driven by an ever-increasing market. In the Democratic Republic of the Congo alone, over 6 million tons of bushmeat are consumed yearly. Unfortunately, combating the bushmeat trade presents many challenges. For example, in remote areas, bushmeat is the primary source of income for families, as it is the only export that will earn a profit.
As we said before, the Congo Basin is abundant in natural resources, and the unsustainable ways of extracting these resources can be prevented. This can be done through the investment in proper equipment and the implementation of laws and regulations, such as the conversation had at the UN Environment Assembly in 2019. Members within the UN played a key role in establishing a resolution that urges them and other stakeholders to give greater emphasis to the conservation, sustainable management, and restoration of peatlands worldwide. Although this initiative was a step in the right direction, the peatlands are still heavily affected by human activity to this day.
To combat the commercial bushmeat trade, hunters must be provided alternative livelihoods so they can feed and support their families. One option is the expansion and diversification of agricultural products. Providing drought-resistant seeds, fertilizers, and crops high in value, as well as nutrition, may help encourage more farming over hunting. The production of alternative protein sources can also be applicable in areas that are reliant on wild animal meat for its nutrients. Projects such as the African Wildlife Foundation's Congo Shipping Project can help provide transportation of crops to markets, further encouraging the distribution of crops over bushmeat.
The main way to combat the carbon sink issues is to preserve the forest and the ecosystems that live within the Congo Basin. Governments can start by creating laws and regulations to prevent overlogging, as it is the main issue causing deforestation. They can then move to solve the issues surrounding the commercial bushmeat trade, as well as solving the issues of unsustainable extraction of resources. After these problems are solved, the carbon sink issues will also be significantly reduced, as they are the leading causes.
To conclude our video, laws and regulations need to be put in place to create a sustainable environment. The Congo Basin is a huge piece of the bigger picture that is a sustainable future. Actions must be taken to create solutions to prevent further damage to the environment. The 10,000 species of plants need us. The 2,000 species of animals need us. And our kids and the next generations need us. The Congo Basin needs to be protected at all costs if we want a green future for the world.